So in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a complete project step by step using this application. We'll start from the very beginning, connecting the tester, and then we'll go through the configuration tab, where all the project setup happens. Before opening the application, make sure your tester is properly connected to your computer. So just plug it in using the USB or serial connection, power it on, and wait a few seconds for your system to recognize it. Once that's done, we're ready to move on. As you can see, the interface is split into two main sections, configuration and tester. For now, we'll focus only on the configuration tab because this is where we create and define our project. The first thing we need to do is fill in the project details. So here at the top, we have three important fields. First, the customer. This is the name of your client. Then the harness serial number, which uniquely identifies your harness. And finally, the index, usually used for versioning or revisions. All of these fields are required, so make sure they're filled in before continuing. Next, we move to the Start Side section. This is where we define the starting pins of our connection. For each row, we select a pin, then we enter the isolator number, and finally a display name. Now, if you need multiple start points, for example in a chain connection, you can enable this option here. Once enabled, you can add multiple start rows and build more complex connections. The application will automatically make sure that no pin is used twice, which helps prevent errors. On the right side, we define the end connection. Same idea here. Select the pin, add the isolator, and enter the display name. Now, if your connection includes a component, you can enable this option. You can choose between a resistor, diode, or capacitor. If you select capacitor, you'll also need to define the measurement pins, pin 1 and pin 2, which are used during testing. Once everything is filled in, we simply click on Add Connection. And as you can see, the connection is now added to the table below. From here, you can review all your connections or remove any if needed. Next, we have the Options section. Here you can enable additional features depending on your project. For example, Has Lock indicates that the harness includes a locking mechanism. Has Marker indicates the presence of markers. And then we have Must Scan Label, which activates label scanning functionality. When label scanning is enabled, you get additional options. You can require the same label to be scanned every time, or enable traceability. If traceability is enabled, you can open the settings and configure things like server type, network settings, authentication, and more. This allows integration with external systems like databases or production tracking systems. Once your project is ready, all you need to do is click Save Project. The application will automatically create a folder on your desktop, organized by customer, serial number, and index. It will then save two files: a JSON file, which contains all the project data, and an yellow file, which is used by the tester. If you ever need to start over, you can simply click Reset Project. This will clear everything and allow you to begin from scratch. And that's it. This is how you create a complete project using the Configuration tab. In the next video, we'll go through the Tester tab and see how to upload and run these projects on the actual device.